Hello everyone, greetings from PMG Engineering. I'm Veena Mishra and today in this module we'll discuss about analysis of fat in milk. So moving to our next slide, following are the agendas to be discussed in this module. First is why fat content analysis is important. Second, common method used for fat analysis. Third is equipment and materials used for analysis. Fourth is working principle of equipments used. Fifth, why use sulfuric acid in this analysis. Fat content analysis is important because this parameter impacts on the price paid per liter of milk. Also, it is used to determine if a sample of milk or cheese complies with established legal values, and it is necessary to know its value to classify the milk for the preparation of its derivatives. Now, let's talk about the working principle of equipment used in fat analysis. First is pipette. Pipette is a laboratory tool commonly used in chemistry, biology, and medicine to transport a measured volume of liquid, often as a media dispenser. Second, milk lactometer. A lactometer is an instrument that is used to check for the purity of milk by measuring its density. It's basically a hydrometer which works as per Archimedes' principle. And Archimedes' principle states that any object partially or wholly immersed in a liquid is barred up and lifted up by a force which is equal to the weight of liquid displaced by the object. Thus, the lower density of milk, more the lactometer sinks. Buoyant force is a force acting upwards to reduce the actual weight of the object. Third is centrifuge. It's a machine with a rapidly rotating container that applies centrifugal force to its contents, typically to separate fluids of different densities, example, cream from milk or liquids from solid. A centrifuge works by using the principle of sedimentation. Under the influence of gravitational force, substances separate according up to their density. Different types of separation are known, including isopycnic, ultrafiltration density, gradient, phase separation, and paletting. Butyrometer. Butyrometer is a measuring instrument used to measure fat content in milk or milk products. Separation of fat of the milk in a butyrometer by centrifuging after dissolving the protein with sulfuric acid. The separation being added by the addition of small quantity of amyl alcohol. The butyrometer is graduated to give a direct reading of fat content. Water bath. The sensor transfer water temperature to resistant value, amplified and compared by integrated amplifier. Then output the control signal, efficiently control the average heating power of electric heating tube and maintain water in a constant temperature. Now, let's talk about the most widely used method for fat analysis, that is Gerber method. It's a volumetric method that uses chemical reagents, sulfuric acids, detergents to achieve the breaking of the emulsion and the fat separation. Fat content is measured in a special flask, butyrometer. Fat analysis is based on either weight or volumetric determination. There are many analytical methods used for the determination of fat content in milk. In this test, fat is separated from milk by centrifugal force. Sulfuric acid is used to dissolve the protein that forms the membrane around the fat, and amyl alcohol is added to improve the separation of fat from other solids. In this slide, listed are the equipments and material used in the analysis of fat: sulfuric acid, amyl alcohol, butyrometer, stopper and shaker stand for butyrometer, pipettes, centrifuge, and water bath. For this, let's come to the procedure for the fat analysis. Use the 10 ml of acid pipette to transfer 10 ml of sulfuric acid into butyrometer. Fill the 10.75 ml pipette with milk and deliver the sample into butyrometer. Add 1 ml of amyl alcohol using the 1 ml of pipette and close. Shake the butyrometer in the shaker stand until no white particles are seen and invert it a few times. Put the butyrometer in the water bath for 5 minutes. Take it out and dry with a cloth. Put it in the centrifuge, placing 2 butyrometers diametrically opposite. Keep centrifuge at maximum speed for 4 minutes. Transfer the butyrometers stoppers downward into water bath for 3 to 10 minutes. Bring lower hand of fat column onto a main graduation mark by slightly withdrawing stopper. The color of fat should be straw yellow. Ends of the fat column should be clear and sharply defined. Fat column should be free from specks and sediments. Water just below the fat column should be perfectly clear and the fat should be within the graduation. Now, note down the upper and lower scale readings corresponding to the lowest point of fat, meniscus and surface of the separation of fat and acid. The difference between the two readings give the percentage by mass of fat in milk. The reading has to be done quickly before the milk cools. The butyrometer should be emptied in a special container for the very corrosive acid milk liquid, and the butyrometer should be washed into warm water and dried before the next use. Fat testing is often carried out on composite or random sample in order to reduce the time and cost involved in testing. Now, the question arises why sulfuric acid is used in the analysis of fat. So, the test is a volumetric method in which fat is separated from milk by centrifugal force. Sulfuric acid is used to dissolve the protein that forms the membrane around the fat globules, and amyl alcohol is added to improve the separation of fat from other solids. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you find it informative and useful. For more informative videos, stay tuned to our channel at PMG Engineering. Thank you.